The City of Tshwane will hold a management committee meeting as the municipal workers' strike enters the second day over wage disputes. Despite the city obtaining an interdict from the Labour Court declaring the strike illegal. The SAMWU members are demanding an 18% salary increase backdated to 2017. The union alleges that only senior officials received the 18% increase while general workers received nothing. The city remains gridlocked with municipal buses blocking Tshwane House. Mayoral spokesperson Omokgolo Daonyane says the city will decide on a plan of action after a special meeting. And so we cross to my colleague Patrcia Visagie, who's been watching this story for us today. Patricia, how comes these guys are still on strike when it's been deemed illegal?
Well, they say it is actually not a strike. They call it a picket that has escalated to a mass action, and that is according to SAMWU here. And I'm right now joined by, of course, the regional chairperson of SAMWU, and that is Lisang Montu. And the question is, how come the workers are actually here while there's an interdict that has declared the action illegal? Why are the workers here?
The workers are here to come and receive feedback from the leaders who are currently engaging at the bargaining council. Both parties are represented there, ourselves and the employer, and the other party, which is another trade union, Imatu. So the meeting is continuing as we speak now. Parties are agreeing. I've just consulted with the delegation that we deployed there.
But the city is saying it does not recognize this action because it's not protected. It is illegal. There is a court interdict that has actually prevented it. And that's what we want you to give clarity on.
Yeah, no, I think we also need to indicate that at this point in time, we are not on strike. We have never been on strike since we started last week. We have indicated to the city that we will be engaging in a picket. And fortunately, yesterday we were able to engage with the leadership of the city in the form of the acting executive mayor. And he indicated to us that he will be coming back with the feedback to us today. And we have agreed that we'll come back here to give feedback to our members in order to address issues that we have already raised.
Listen, so just to get back to that, you dilly-dallying, you're saying this is a picket. This is a strike. The city has been rendered unfunctional, ungovernable. Roads are blocked. Traffic is chaos. Shops are closed. Basically, the city economy has been brought to a standstill. How do you then say this is not a strike and it's just a picket? If it was a picket, would the other major roads not be open? Would it not be business as usual in the rest of the capital city?
We are aware of the interdict from the city. We have deployed a legal team to deal with that aspect in order to ventilate our issues, because it is our belief that we are not on a strike at this point in time. So I will not be, obviously, you will not prevent the city to go to court. They are within their right. They went to court, they came up with an interdict. We have deployed our team to deal with that aspect. And we believe that in the process, as soon as the matter is concluded, we will find ourselves ventilated.
How are you planning to protect the workers? The city is already threatening with mass action, saying that they're going to charge the workers. They were supposed to be on duty. They're not on duty. It's day 2. And as it stands, it seems like you'll be back here tomorrow. How are you planning to protect your members should the city go ahead with those threats?
There are normal internal processes that we have agreed with the city around. But the situation currently is such to an extent that all the employees are not happy. All the employees are voluntarily out. All the employees are saying they want to be treated the same as other employees at senior management level. So perhaps the city will be able to come to the fore and understand the issues. And I suppose we will be able to have an amicable solution on the issues all around.
Talking about those issues, since this morning, what have SAMWU been doing to make sure that you actually facilitate those talks so you can represent your members in a way that can actually reach that agreement that you are hoping for? What has been happening? Bring us up to speed. We've been hearing so much conflicting information at this stage.
At this point in time, since yesterday, in actual fact, we started yesterday, we have referred our matter to the bargaining council for adjudication. Our delegation, as I indicated, is there. The matter has been ventilated. And I think to that extent, it's an indication that we indeed are pushing or making efforts.
The city says you've never tabled your dispute. It's only Imatu that tabled its formal dispute with the bargaining council, and the city is saying they can't move forward with SAMU's representation because you have not tabled your dispute. They're waiting. Even the meeting that took place this morning and the meeting that took place last night, SAMU was not there. So it doesn't make sense. You're saying one thing, but the city says you're not coming to the table and they can't move ahead.
No, the last meeting we had with the city was yesterday at 12:30 during the day. And we have agreed to meet in the afternoon with the acting executive mayor. He had his problems. Yes, he has since called our regional secretary to indicate this crisis. And we have allowed him because he proposed to meet his team this morning. And he will then call the leadership to give progress in terms of those issues. We are still waiting as we're sitting here now because we indicated to him that we'll come back here and give feedback to our members as soon as it's done. But we're still waiting for them.
All right, thank you so much. SAMU Regional Chairperson Lisang Munsu just bring us up to speed, but you can hear no clarity really coming out very strongly in terms of the direction that SAMU as a union is taking, and the city also not being here to speak for themselves. So it seems like it's a matter that's really hanging in the balance. And at this time, with no indication, it perhaps is safe to say the chances are very strong that tomorrow the people in Pretoria, here in the capital city, will wake up to the same level of chaos and traffic congestion, and really the whole capital city brought to a standstill. For now, let's give it back to you. We'll bring you more updates. Perhaps in the next hour or so, we'll have an indication in terms of how the talks are going in Centurion.
Thanks for that, Patrcia.